Oh, there we go. So let me get my glove on. It's difficult doing this with just my phone in the freezing cold and pitch black dark. Okay, day 25. And before I start saying anything, I gotta say, documenting this and filming it and all that was the best idea ever because I don't do weekends. It's stretched over a couple weeks now that I've been doing this. And I wouldn't have done it this long if it wasn't for doing this. And I'm so glad that I have been doing it this long because it's starting to have a lot of benefits. I can run longer. It's still too cold to run outside, but treadmill and stuff, and more endurance, like physically losing weight. So that was a bunch of ice I just stepped on. So yeah, day 25. I think it's time to structure these a little bit different because my brain works in a way where like I want to talk about so many things at once. I'll start on something, it will remind me of another thing, I'll hop to that, start talking about that, and then hop back to the other one. It's very confusing and it's just how my mind works though. It's like I assume or expect people to just be able to read my mind. I gotta keep the camera like this because it's really dark today and foggy, so the light's like just killing my eyes. Yeah, so I started to think about how I could structure these different because I want to talk about so many things. And a couple of days ago or videos ago, when I said I didn't want this to be a prepping channel, what I meant to say, or what I really meant was, I don't want it to be only a prepping channel. Because like, when I talk about strengthening your body and your mind, like that's the ultimate prepping right there. Like for those of you who watch or listen to the podcast, you know that Vitaly and I say like off-gridding doesn't mean, selling all your crap and moving out to the woods. I have the same approach with prepping. It's like, that doesn't mean stack food and toilet paper to the ceiling and load a bunker full of guns. Like if that's your prepping, okay, good for you. Go do that. However, it means nothing. All that means nothing if your mind and body aren't ready for whatever. Like prepping for me is like getting your mind and body ready, because if those are squared away, you're shit. Whoa. So much for not swearing. So that was either a grouse or it's one of those birds that sound like a helicopter when they take off. I scared one and then it scared me back. That wasn't so anyway, bad example, but if I was more squared away mentally, I would have been more ready for that. So yeah, prepping your body and your mind so that you're ready for whatever comes your way. Like even if you don't have the gear or the food and stuff stored away, you know how to handle any situation, handle these bad situations that become in a grid down situation. You're going to live a lot longer, right? So instead of just rambling on about that, I'll talk about like how I want to start structuring these. And this is how my brain works too. So I'm not trying to be cute or funny with all the rhyming. It just helps me remember. So Monday, I was thinking Monday motivation, tactical Tuesday, workout Wednesday. I had something for Thursday. What was it? Okay, so these are subject to change because Thursday I had conspiracy theory Thursday, because there's some things I want to like I said, like this is about me learning and you guys learning with me. I've been hearing a lot, especially on TikTok and from some people I know personally, something about 15-minute cities. I have no idea what that is. So I kind of want to document going through that, because I Googled it and everything that comes up seems like, doesn't seem like a bad idea. It sounds pretty good, some of the stuff. But I'm not an idiot. I wasn't born yesterday. I was around for the last 2 years, so I know a lot of things are framed to be to sound good and it's gonna help everybody. One sec. I know you guys can't see anything, but I have to see where I'm walking because I'm walking through water, thin ice. Yeah, the 15-minute cities. I don't know what that's about, so I want to find out. So maybe Thursday will be, conspiracy theory Thursday, but that can change. Friday, figure it out Friday. That's what I just came up with that now, because this is this is what I do. I try to figure things out. All subject to change, but we'll try that for now. So yeah, Motivation Monday. The motivation I have for today is, it's easy and it's free to start making yourself feel better. Like I talk about consistency, but if you said, 1 second, I'm getting second time. Like I love animals and I love the wilderness, but when I focus is on here and I can't see anything because of light, I get a little nervous when I hear something moving around in the woods. You're interrupting, guys. Well, you're interrupting our sleep. Okay, so Motivation Monday, it's free. Push-ups are free. Sit-ups, crunches, they're free. Squats, free. It's free to get up an extra hour. Get up an hour earlier, right? Get out some push-ups, some sit-ups, some squats. Doesn't have to be a lot, like 5 each. And then use that extra time to do some reading, which is also free. Like if you're watching this, you have access to some kind of technology. I think it's 100 years, after 100 years, works of literature become public domain. So that means like Meditations, Marcus Aurelius, that's free. You can find that anywhere. The Bible, like anything older than 100 years, I'm pretty sure it's 100 years. You can find it online for free. You can find it on YouTube for an audio version. So put that on while you do some sit-ups. You do your push-ups in the morning. Do that consistently. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna cure everything and fix everything and make, like, what I can guarantee, if you stick with it, consistency, you'll feel better. You'll start to sharpen your mind, and all the things that are bothering you, you'll be able to handle them easier. Like I keep talking about, like, any program or anything people try to sell you that says it's gonna fix everything or make everything better, it's bull. All you can do is strengthen yourself so that you can handle bad things better. Life is still gonna kick your ass, but you can handle it better. And if you're telling me, like, if you say, oh, well, I tried that and it didn't work for me, I'm like, you didn't do it long enough. It's consistency. There's not, like, there can't be an end date in your mind. It can't be like, oh, well, I'll try this for a week. It's just, no, you just do it. Keep doing it. You don't have to pay anything. And you don't have to go do 1,000 push-ups every morning and read a whole book by the end of the day. Take 10 minutes and read. And hang out, like, maybe 1 push-up, 2 squats, a sit-up, if that's all you can do for now, like, and just keep pushing yourself to do more each time. And for the reading thing, this is something I did a long time ago, even before I decided to start working on myself. Another thing I want to start talking about is this is my approach on things. Like, I am not left versus right, capitalist versus communist, and all that. Like, I don't have time for that. Woke versus non-woke. I don't have time for that. Neither do you. I'm about you versus you. Oh, look, the street light. It looks amazing. You versus you. You trying to be better than the you were yesterday. That's what I'm about. That's what I care about. That's what I have time for. I have time for all this other nonsense. But I brought that up so that to tie in with reading. There's something you hate. Read about it. Know why you hate it. So I started doing that. I buy books about things that people are like, oh, why are you buying that? Because I don't like it. And I need to know why. I'm not saying if you read on it, it's going to change your mind. Maybe it will make you hate it more. but at least you'll understand it. It drives me nuts. People going on about stuff they hate and they don't even know anything about it. That's a big step on working on yourself. I'm not saying like don't have principles, don't hate things. Like, I believe in objective truth. Maybe, like I said, reading about it will make you understand why you hate it and make you hate it more. But at least you won't be ignorant. Like, I get it why people hate guns. What I don't get is why they'll talk about them like they know stuff about them and say they hate them because of this reason when it's just a bunch of bull. Another thing I'm going to start doing is talking about Canadian law. I spend a lot of time. It's going to take me a long time before I get started because I just started reading Section 6 and Section 7 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And holy crap, there's so much in there. But it didn't take me long to realize how quickly the Canadian government just trampled all over all of that. I'm not going to get into it right now, but eventually I will. But people, Canadians, going on about, oh, how we don't have a right to self-defense in Canada. We can't defend ourselves. That's bullshit. Check out Section 7 of the Canadian Rights, Charters of Right and Freedom. We absolutely have a right to defend ourselves. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of, that's the American one. Life, liberty, and self-security. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but how else can you break down self-security other than defending yourself? It's a self-security, not go to the state for security. So I'm going to stretch that out more. I think Section 7 has, now I might be, let me just throw this in here too, because I've been reading Section 6 as well. I might have them switched. But anyway, we'll discuss that another time. Section 6 and Section 7 I've been reading because they've been misunderstood and abused a lot lately. Maybe I'll put that in the weekend one because it doesn't really fit into the Monday to Friday themes. But yeah, I'm going to stick with the keep marching while I talk for this week because I got a big... Well, not a big, but I got a renovation project I'm working on, so I want to get there as early as possible so I can finish earlier and still have time with my family. So you have a good day, everyone. God bless. Well,